Hey guys, hey family, how friends. God bless you guys in these 40 days and 40 nights staying in house, which I believe is a blessing in disguise. Since it's forming us into a family and obligating us to stay and no going to bars, hanging out with other women and all the shit that we used to do, we're stuck with our family and we're fixing everything up. We're establishing a relationship which is very important for us to have at this time, because the next century we're going to go into an evolution at such a rapid speed we will not be able to even be with our family in some way, and maybe not, because maybe this is a blessing in disguise, which I'm saying. But the reason I'm talking to you guys today is not about the family, is not about the quarantine, is about the time that we have right now that we're living. Let me give you a little history, what I believe. Of course, this is my opinion, and pardon those that speak, my friends, Spanish. English is a better way for me to express myself right now for everybody to understand what my thought is upon the, what do you want to call it, economics, the monarchy, banking monarchies, our founders of America and what they established, and their purpose of coming here was to liberate themselves from a banking system or from the monarchy or the power of a few only on power, which is back in the European times, and they all came here to find a better place to be and to set and make their family. And we have an amazing constitution, and the history of America is amazing. It's a blessing to be in this planet, and blessing to be in America, and to become a world human being. So my issue I have for many years has been, before the Bitcoin came up, I was trying to figure out a way that the economy can work without giving the power to just a few people, meaning the banking system or such and such, like we all know and we hear about and blah, 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 and we do not know everything because only the few elite know what's really going on, but we assume and we can read, and anyway. So I was going back and forth that how can we go back to the trade? Well, it's very difficult to go back to a trading system unless, I'll tell you why. Our banking system was at the beginning respaldado in Spanish, which means was backed up by the gold. But in the 60s or 50s, I believe, 40s, I might not be right on my days, but it backed up by the petrol dollar, right? Petroleum. And then America became very strong in the worldwide leading market of money and petrol money, and we were in the biggest marketing trades, but now we have China. The reason I'm coming up with this because China yesterday came up with a publication. They're going on a digital currency, which I believe it's not still positive the way they're going for this. And the way I'm thinking, and this is my thought again, I'm not an economist and all those people that have a PhD and blah, 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 but it's a simple-minded thought that I have for you guys. Imagine, thanks to Bitcoin that came out, and we tried it out. I bought Bitcoin, $3,000 or something. I still have like 1,200 out of that or something. I don't know. Whatever. Numbers are numbers. But anyway, imagine that. How can we make a Bitcoin have strength, have something to back it up? Well, imagine if all of us, you, me, and everybody, my wife is a makeup artist. I'm a construction guy. My friend's a real estate guy. Home Depot sells machinery, right? Or goods of real estate. So imagine that all of a sudden, my house and everything that we buy is with one currency. Well, thanks to the new, and everybody's worried about 5G and blah, 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 it's the next thing that we need to step up into our new era of the 20th century that we deserve, right? So we're going to see flying cars soon. We're going to see autonomous industries and everything that Tesla and all those wonderful guys and Elon Musk talks about and all this. It's all going to happen. Star Trek and everything that you all have dreamed is going to happen. Just needs its time. 5G is an essential thing. Yes, there's microwaves, blah, 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 but it's not burning our system. We're not dying like pigeons in the sky. So chill out. Hang out with your family, enjoy your family, and listen to me for just 1 second. Imagine that I have a real estate market, right? Say that the whole world that we live in has a Bitcoin called Real Estate Bitcoin, which means that every house, everything that is bought in the world is established by a Bitcoin. Say that the market of makeup has its own Bitcoin and it's established by its Bitcoin. Say that the construction business has its own Bitcoin and established in the market. What does that mean? That every person, everything that you guys study, the law office would have their own Bitcoin. Everything that we educate ourselves will have its own Bitcoin internationally, and then it can come from international to little by little to little to little to smaller positions, right? Why? Because then our value of the Bitcoin will be backed up by my house, your house, and every fucking house. Pardon my English. I get a little excited, sorry. It will be backed up by everybody's house. Everybody that makes, buys a house has to go and buy it with Bitcoin. I'm a construction guy, and everybody that pays me, doctor pays me with his doctor Bitcoin, which fast and random speed of light. We don't even notice. But by the way, the Bitcoins that we buy is all open to public. It's not hidden. It's not like, oh, how much money there is. It's open. So that the value of the market is open to the public, to all of us. So we become strong. We own our money. No one is going to own it but us. That's scary, right? There's no interest, no nothing. Well, there is, because every one of those things, if I sell my house to buy a car, I'm a doctor, and I go, okay, doctor money buys real estate, or sells real estate, that's $1,000 or $1 million, and I'm gonna buy a new Tesla truck, $1 million or 100 million or 1,000 million or whatever it is, it's gonna go like this. Doctor money sells real estate. Real estate comes in an actual digital currency, and it goes and buys a partial of the car, right? So one of the $1 million, I go $100,000 goes, and that converts straight instantly. We don't even notice, but it goes straight to the industry of the cars. What happens is that the market all of a sudden receives $1,000, but I'm not the only buyer buying Tesla or the cars, because the whole car industry is going to profit from this. What happens? Then there's a trade of market. All of a sudden we created a new system, like a market system, that's strong and backed up by all of us globally, by what we own and what we work hard for. Do you guys get it now? It's not just a Bitcoin that all of a sudden you have to buy dollars and it disappears. No, it's backed up. Every Bitcoin, everything that we do, engineer Bitcoin, mineral Bitcoin, petroleum's still going to be around. It's going to have its Bitcoin. But me, construction guy, I get paid in construction Bitcoins, $200,000. I wish, right? But say $2,000, and I have Bitcoin $2,000, and I go to the market to buy food, right? And in the market, I buy a light bulb that goes to the Bitcoin market of light bulb. So inside the market, it goes instantly to, somebody bought from the market. So all of a sudden, it becomes stronger and stronger, the light bulbs. I buy lemons. Well, it goes into the market of trade but the market, the global market. So my $30 goes there. Who profits? The grocery store makes a percentage, as they always do on this sale. But it's instant, it's instant. And not only that, I want to know what's going on with the market and real estate. Maybe I don't want to buy right now. Maybe it's too expensive to buy. Well, all I do is I go, just like we check our stock market and say, oh, real estate stock market is really high. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll just keep generating more commercial. Maybe I'll just keep putting more money into my industry because my industry is really strong, right? So I work harder and I put more money, and all the people around the world is working in the construction field are putting in the same pocket. Do you guys get it now? All of a sudden, it's becoming strong.